Great insights there from Ian Gentile. And right now, going good out in the water. It's got the lead in a tough heat, taking on Griff Colapinto. So far, so good for him. Let's check out a brand new pair of goofy foot. Meanwhile, out the back, wasted no time at all, non-priority. R.Cal, beautiful, hammers it, pushing hard on the back foot. And sets one up with a slice out of the top. And again, just pushing hard, keeping that board real tight in the pocket. Another hammer from him, straight into the bottom turn. Seamless transitions from the Novocastrian R.Callinan, and a steep, sharp hit, which results in an incomplete maneuver. And a chance for us to gather our breath. Richie, ooh, big start there from Ryan.
Brought something special onto his way, but let's check out the replay here. Callinan streaking down the line. Now he squares up off the bottom, slides through that first opening carve, almost lost the tail, but backs it up with a second and a third. That one a little bit more precision. Placed perfectly under the lip. And now as this wave comes down the line, stands up for him. Bit of foam on the face there too. Does well to just tag that last turn. He's going to need to, because you just know that Gabriel Medina is going to bring it. He's up and riding now.
Here we go, Medina, massive hit from him. And off the bottom again, look at him just throwing buckets of water here. Another huge hammer from Medina. He'll open up a little bit here with a big extended S, and then hits it, and he'll get the finish done too. Gabriel Medina, I love this matchup. There's been some epic battles down the years between these two. A lot of respect between them as well. I know Gabriel rates Ryan really highly, and I'm loving seeing these two go at it, Rich.
And Gabriel Medina, he took a pretty vertical approach to this one. Gets a big flare out the back, and again, so a two-turn, three-turn combination. And on the third, really kicks those fins, starts to drift a little, but in perfect control. And the difference, he gets to the finish, completes it.
So just setting up this heat, the non-priority heat from the get-go. Look how deep that bottom turn commitment from Medina is. He seems to be able to will himself into places on the way where it doesn't seem like he's got the angle, and he's so good at accelerating out of turns. I just love the way this one already starting with waves for each of these. Obviously getting the finish. It's a 7.23, that one. He improved his high number. He brought the requirement down. Still looking for the 8.2. This is another look at Ryan.
Yeah, R.Callinan. This is some great surfing on the backhand for him. And interesting when Ryan does his bottom turn. Just watch that inside hand. He always just feels the wall of the water as he's coming around, and almost using it as a pivot point. There it is again. He was just a little off balance on that second to last turn, but you can see it there. See how he's just rubbing the fingers on the inside face and turning around that point. That arm is an axis for him, and then he sort of lets it all go. And you can see, geez, he did well here to stay on the board. Just regains great core strength. And then again, gets it nice and vertical. That one not a ton of spray, almost placed there just to get to the finish.
Let's get caught up with Medina on the replay.
Yeah, Gabriel picked this one up off the inside. You can see a little bit of texture there through the lip, but Gabriel navigates it so well. This guy is, well, he looks like he's getting into cyborg mode here, Paul, but just gets a little hung up on the lip on that one. Looks like we're going to get some action.
Here goes Callinan, streaking out of the initial takeoff section. Just clipping one really off the heels for his first turn. And again, I'll have to be patient. This wave will just swing a bit and build. There's a stinging hit from him. Nice and vert, bit squirrely on the bottom turn. Does so well to put that up beyond vert and again.
It'd be interesting to see where the judges go with this one, but let's have a look at the replay of Ryan here. Just streaking down the line. Sets that first turn, sort of carves off the top. Now he gets all that energy and momentum, acceleration into that second turn. Now he squares up. Hits it again, and this final turn right here was just absolute.
As he goes 12 o'clock, watch out behind Medina, unleashing fury through the lip. Medina going really fast here, and he'll hang on to that as he drops down out of the lip onto the flats, tags it again, and he'll swing and keep hitting. Medina misses that one a little bit, And then he'll look to, well, he'll grab the rail and be a little bit in front of the barrel. Now he'll get some cover and he'll force his way out. And that's what Gabriel Medina can do.
Up in high in the lip there. And then Gabriel behind him. So blasts that first turn. Spray just going skyward. And this wave grew as it went down the line as well.
You just hardly ever see Gabe fall too. He's so sure-footed. He's just, every wave I see of him, it's just unbelievable, on the edge, and you think he's going to fall and he makes it every time.
Yeah, and there's an excitement to the way that he approaches the wave. How he made that floater midway through is incredible. And for this point, right here, you're kind of like, oh, he's kind of blown it a bit going for the tube, and then he, you know, miraculously finds that little end section barrel ride. And a little false start, but then he goes, okay, it's going to go now. Gets in that pig dog stance and just tucks up nice and high. Picks that perfect moment. Gets the little doggy door, signals to the judges.
Ethan Ewan enjoying himself once again. G.Medina right now, he's going to hit this hard. Bang, smacks it. Big turn from a big lad on a solid wave again. And you don't see loads of that kind of energy from R.Callinan at the end of waves. He's loving this.
Hard to read this wave like that, and he seems to have a natural gift out here, I guess.
And R.Callinan, this is that set. This is the second wave, and he really squares up on some fantastic maneuvers through this inside. Holds that rail and gets nice and vertical there, and again backs it up with a final finishing turn. Monstrous, way down the point.
Just felt that energy building up into the bowl here, didn't you? With that work done out of the back, and all of that energy comes into this shallow section. Look at this stuff. He's going so fast here. The control is amazing.
Yeah, it's a real special thing here with the backhander. So right there, he's not looking down the line. He's got that moment of blindness, really.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, you know, work out all the little things leading up to a heat, you know, like to make sure that the best comes out in those 30 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever it is. And that takes a little bit of time, and I'm just really happy trying to get better every event and every heat.
And the equipment, has it changed up since you know, the last few events, or have you been traveling with the same quiver?
Yeah, I've been working with Matt Biolos and Mayhem, and it's pretty cool because I used to ride his boards when I was super young, and so we have a good relationship, you know, from a long time.
Let's see who can pick up in the lineup. Medina, there he is. Gabriel, entry, just easing himself in, and a vicious first hit. And doesn't need to do much to displace so much water. Another hack from him. Look how deep that bottom turn is. That's ridiculous technique, as he just throws all sorts of spray into the atmosphere here. Medina, again, so sharp and aggressive, so much fizz into the lip that time. And Gabriel Medina just showing us slight variations on some aggressive.
He knew that was good. He knew that was good.
I mean, the spray the guy throws is unbelievable. Just for the way...
Yeah, gets straight on it, doesn't he? Look at this, straight back on it again. Deep bottom turn, just slicing off the top. And he's just giving it, when he does these re-entries, he's just putting a little extra spice and flair, tail drift, that one in particular. But he's giving himself the time and the space on the backhand to be able to do that full wrap. And we haven't really seen, I mean, the goofy footers have been on display today, showing us, you know, remarkable stuff. But I feel like Gabriel's just turned up the volume ever so slightly.
Yeah, every turn his back foot is pushing out as hard as he can on his toes, and as a goofy footer, it's incredible to see. I mean, look at the sprays, right?
Oh, this is just poetry in motion here, and Gabriel Medina, well, he's had a win at J-Bay, and he wants another, but there's more at stake. You know, Gabriel wants to make his move into that final 5 position. And just blasting the lip there. And scores in.
All right, here we go. Inside 90 seconds. Callinan will go this one. Looking for 8-1-3. It's a solid set wave. First turn, just hooking that one, extending the legs. And he creases into the bottom turn.
Oh, no!
Loses it there. The fins disengage. And an error for R.Callinan. Just how costly is that going to be?
Yeah, well, first up, you know, is this an 8-point ride? You know, is that canvas that he's chosen here got the capabilities for him to make an 8-point ride out of it? I'd say yes. You know, maybe there is, and I just think what he just landed on the hillside as he was getting into the bottom turn, maybe just hit a little bump.
A couple of 8s for Gabriel Medina, and as we'll tick down inside the last couple of seconds of this, serving a little bit of notice here is Gabriel as he lurks with intent just outside that final 5 cutoff at the moment coming into this event. Previous winner here, showing us all sorts of quality and pumping conditions and a really, really enjoyable encounter. Gabriel will be delighted. R.Cal, he's certainly not disgraced himself, will be a little disappointed not to give him that last opportunity a crack.